Okay. All right, and I think it's live right now. All right, that's good. Okay, what's going on, guys? Let me just see. I'm just kind of curious what music is playing right now on the voice meter because I can't actually hear it. Yeah, that's actually pretty. That's actually pretty chill. That's actually pretty chill. All right. We just go on the good old YouTube and see how it just actually sounds. It's live right now. All right, that's good. Let's go on ahead and turn the music up a little bit. About maybe negative 36 decibels. That's actually pretty chill. That's actually pretty chill. All right. We just go on the good old YouTube and see how it just actually sounds. It's live right now. All right, that's good. Let's go on ahead and turn the music up a little bit. About maybe negative 36 decibels. That's actually pretty chill. That's actually pretty chill. All right. We just go on the good old YouTube and see how it just actually sounds. It's live. Okay, it's actually playing it 3 different times. That's hilarious. That is honestly hilarious. All right, that's actually kind of funny. There we go. So that's working well, and the volume is down on there. So I don't know why it was playing it 3 different times actually. All right. Okay. Well, now we can kind of go on ahead and just go over a little bit on what I think is gonna happen. But I guess for starters, man, happy Memorial Day, and here comes the freaking train. It's just gonna be like a short Memorial Day stream where we kind of go over what I think might actually happen in the next chapter, and it's kind of hard because the last chapter, it was just like a primarily like just like a setup chapter. This is all like this chapter honestly was, and I guess I gotta be kind of careful if I can even stream this right now. Like legit, this is like the only rare piece of dialogue that we ever got for this chapter at all whatsoever, and it's just denji just like, oh yeah, I can use this bike, and Asa's like, yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let him live his dreams, and I'm just like, all right, well, you know, whatever. And then it is crushing fake song, man, which is like another thing I want to kind of touch on is who I think fake song man could honestly be. But I guess before we even go on ahead and do this, let me go on ahead and just set my timer on my phone. I'm gonna set it to like about 30 minutes, so it's only gonna be like a 30-minute live stream, maybe even shorter than that, in all honesty. Let me go on my clock here. That's for 15 minutes. I can't edit that. You gotta be joking. Alright, 30 minutes. Alrighty, so, you know, let me just go on ahead and take a look at Asa is the only one who could defeat how the Cosmos Devil. How's that even possible? Halloween. Yeah, okay, I don't get that joke, but I mean the Devil Hunter Club. Oh, that's hilarious if that turned out to be a cult. To this mysterious woman. Okay, here we go. The 131 bingo. That's just what I was honestly looking for. I always go over this in the Chainsaw Man folk Discord. It's kind of weird that they don't actually have one in the actual Chainsaw Man Discord. They just don't have one, but I guess not. I guess not. Alright, let me go on ahead and take a look at the actual bingo. Oh, wow. I would not be shocked if this turns out to be true. I wouldn't be shocked. It would be kind of funny in a way. But, yeah. And this is just... I guarantee you that's probably Makima. there isn't really much to go on with that. And it's just Denji thinking about Makima as he's just carrying Naruto around. Or that. But that's actually interesting. I can take a look at that. Alright, it's Chainsaw Man 131 bingo. Alright, let's see what they got. They got, just going ahead and full screen this. Oh, why is it not black? Oh, it's so bright. Don't I have a plugin for this? Make this dark. Dark reader, turn that on. And I did virtually nothing. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's better. I don't know why it wasn't like that before. Alright. So Fixo Man shows up. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. It's honestly kind of funny. People were saying that Fixo Man is gonna be stronger than Denji since he took on the Falling Devil, and then the Falling Devil just magically appears next chapter and just builds a building at them. Like, yeah, guys, I'll hold her off. You guys go. And I guess she just got wrecked. Like, I don't know what happened, man. It just I don't understand what happened. They defeat the Caliper Devil. I feel like that might happen next chapter. I don't think there's gonna be many more chapters of this unless Fujimoto is just literally just drawing this out, and he kind of is, man, because I mean, again, like, this chapter was just extremely short. Like, I could just but bam, like, it's not even that long. It's only like 22 pages. Like, yeah, it was like a bunch of double spreads, but it honestly, he could have included this in like the last chapter. He really could have. Like, I'm honestly convinced that he literally separated both of the chapters, or it was meant to be one chapter, and then he's like, yeah, screw it, I'm just gonna split it into two and just troll. That's what he did. But I could honestly, with how the pacing is, I hate to say it's gonna be like a Dragon Ball Z fight where, like, you know, you have like a bunch of episodes where they're just screaming and transforming, and then you actually get down to fighting, but then it takes like another like 5 or 10 episodes, even though like the fight in universe takes like 5 minutes. But yeah, I probably see this going for like maybe 4 more chapters. I would say 5. If he seriously keeps up with the pacing that he's been going with, I say like 5 more chapters. 5 more chapters guaranteed of just dealing with this entire mess. 5, maybe even more than that, and be honest. But yeah, this is like the most destruction that we've ever seen in, well, I guess in part 2. I mean, part 2 really hasn't been that action packed, but it's definitely more destructive than part 1. I mean, yeah, at the end of it, that's when everything really went downhill, and, you know, things kind of got crazy. But like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how like the world reacts to this. Like, you just have to fall in them with just doing buildings around. So I'm not trying to say it's almost like a catastrophe to like when the Gun Devil appeared, but I almost feel like it'll probably have the like a similar effect, but that's just like an actual guess of what might happen. Okay, Denji tries to reveal himself. I guarantee you, I don't even think he's gonna try to reveal himself. He's going to literally just pass out and just de-transform, and he'll get his wish, like he wants to reveal himself to people, to a person, specifically a girl, in like the most natural way possible. And oh god dang it. Oh dude, what in the world does she want? Oh my god. Hold up, chat. Situation resolved with that. I don't know why she's calling my name. Oh well. What can you do, man? When Mama Senpai just starts calling you, what can you do? But I guess getting back on topic, Denji tries to reveal himself. I think, like I said, it's just gonna happen naturally. I don't think he's going to, and if he does, something's gonna happen to where he won't be able to. I don't think Yoshida's gonna even pop in this arc at all. It maybe at like the very end, it just seems so strange that he wouldn't appear, but it kind of makes sense because the thing about Yoshida is Yoshida low-key is like a coward, right? Like he's actually like a whole coward when you think about it. Like it's like when like Kishibe asked him like, "Oh man, can you help out with Makima? That would be like really, really, really helpful." And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I gotta go to school," which is just him pretty much saying like, "Yeah, there's no way in the world I'm gonna get involved with that at all," which is smart. Ultimately, it saved his life. I mean, legit. Everyone, almost everyone that Makima had a contact with, like they all died. Like they legitimately all died. Legit. Like there's it's actually interesting. Like we never got to know like what the actual aftermath of Makima was. Like that was never explained. I mean, no, it was only implied that things just in like public safety were just it was just like a mess. It was just like a mess. It's how like Denji was Loki able to just kind of escape their grasp because Loki. I doubt they would ever let Denji go. Well, I don't even know. It was like put it like this. It was like the most perfect time for Denji to just be like, yeah, I don't want to be like a slave anymore to you guys and just dip out. And he just dipped and they just didn't seem to care. They're like, yeah, all right, well, we have bigger problems right now because we tried to control the control devil, but you know that didn't really work out the way that we all thought it was, which you know, like a really dumb moment on their part. But yeah, um, also discovers Denji's identity. I well, I don't know. I feel like Denji's going to slip up, and he's gonna say something that's gonna let Asa know that's him. Oh man! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude, my nose, man. But I feel like he's probably going to slip up. I mean, you can kind of tell. I don't think I don't know. It's weird, right? Like a few chapters ago, like one thing that kind of implies he's trying not to reveal his identity to her is like he even says like during their date, he's like, "Oh yeah, the main reason why I'm doing this is so I can provide someone else with like a better life," which is just him talking about Nayuta. And we all kind of thought maybe, you know, besides Denji getting some play, that was like his main goal. But I guess it isn't. Like it isn't really explained at all, man. Like it's weird, but I guess maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I think partially. I think what Denji is doing is like he's not trying to reveal himself to her, right? Because he knows that Asa hates Chainsaw Man. So I mean, why would he do that? Why would he say things that would lead her on to thinking that, yeah, you know, that could possibly be him? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So if anything, I don't even think he's gonna even try to reveal himself to someone like Asa, and pretty much kind of spit out information that will kind of imply who he is, just because. I mean, I guess in his mind, you can kind of tell like he wants. Not like he wants to be with her, not like that, but like he knows like he has a shot and he doesn't want to kind of give it up. He kind of wants to see like how things kind of play out and give it another chance. But you know, the unit kind of ruined it, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Also tells Denji about Yoru. Um, what could she possibly say to Yoru? That doesn't make any sense. Yoshida, our family help out. I highly doubt. Well, okay, the famine devil. If the famine devil was connected to Fake Soul Man, she already helped out. So she did her part, and she's probably not gonna do anything else again. Maybe at like the very, very, very end, maybe, but I doubt it. And Yoshida, like I said, Yoshida is low-key a coward. I think he's like a coward, man. He seems kinda cowardly in a way. I mean, obviously, you go from being like a civilian devil hunter to a public devil hunter. Like, you gotta have some type of balls, but I don't know, man. It's just like put it like this: he's not the type of person that's gonna put himself in like imminent danger if it's not gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? Like he's not that type of character. He's not that self-righteous of like a personator. So yeah. Okay. A panel of Yoru molding. What does molding mean? What does molding mean? Angry about a game. I think she's gonna be pouting at the end of it. Definitely. I don't know. I don't know, man. What I'm curious to see is if she's gonna actually take over Asa's body and attempt to kill Chainsaw Man. I feel like after she sees how Chainsaw Man is getting knocked around, she's gonna kind of realize, like, you know, I don't think she's really that strong. That might actually give Yoru confidence, because like if Puchita was in this, like if we're talking about if like Puchita, like if Denji in his Puchita form was in this, or I guess if Puchita took over his body again, he would instantly just like low diff that worm devil, or just like whatever devil this is, he would just instantly low diff it. It would just get low diffed like easily, no problem. And I do not doubt that, man. I don't doubt that for a second. Now, I mean, the Falling Devil is another story in itself. But yeah, this Worm Devil would just get like absolutely destroyed. It would just be over in like less than like, well, I mean, yeah, he would kill the devil, but he would still lose to the Falling Devil. But either way it goes, I guess this entire situation of getting chased around would have never happened. Falling Devil does. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. They stay in the devil for now. Why would they stay in the no, they don't want to be food. No, the Falling Devil does more crazy stuff. Probably I can kind of tell the Falling Devil is kind of starting to lose her cool, because it's weird, right? It's really weird. Before, she wasn't really willing to kill anyone unnecessarily, and now she's just throwing buildings around and causing like enormous amounts of damage, just killing like a bunch of people, dude. Like dude, I want to know what the death toll. I hope, please God, I hope they do like a thing afterwards where like, oh my God, like the damage is in the millions, the deaths are in the thousands, like we actually get like a number or like something, man. I really, please God, don't let them just like gloss over that part, because that's like the one thing I hated about, like, yeah, the one thing I hated about like the end of part 1. Like all of the destruction that Chainsaw Man caused and everything was just like glossed over, and I'm pretty sure it got covered up by the public safety, and this is probably gonna get covered up by the public safety devil commission too, like no cap. Like I know it will. I know for a fact it definitely will. And only like a few select people will actually know the truth about like what went on, but like I hope we get something, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, she probably will. I mean, realistically, actually, no. If she really wanted to, instead of just flicking like a building at them, why don't you just like flick them into like the devil's mouth? I don't understand that. That's actually something I don't understand. That's, I guess, plot armor, man. Like plot convenience. You can't make the villains too smart. Even though the Falling Devil seemed, well, I guess at first she seems competent, but now it's kind of like, I think she's an idiot in a way. She's kind of dumb, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You should have just sent in the Darkness Devil. It'd be over like in like 5 minutes. Yoru takes over and attacks Denji. Yoru last chapter was more than willing to do that. And like I said this in my video. She is someone that is honestly willing to just like kill Chainsaw Man, and after that, whatever happens. Like she's just willing to die. I don't think she's gonna keep her promise to us, so I think she's just been BSing the entire time. And then when it says, oh well, Yoru isn't like that, Yoru cares, Yoru does not care at all. Like she's just lying. Like she's lied so many times, like already. It's like, yeah, sure, you leave her body, where are you going to go? Like I know that's not true. Like let's be serious. Like your goal is not only to kill Denji, but you essentially want to start like World War III, I guess. Like that's, I guess I guess technically it wouldn't be World War III because in the universe World War II didn't happen. So I guess World War II, like a rehash or World War II, only is this gonna be nuclear Armageddon. It's like, yeah. Um, Nayuta is washing. I bet she is. I actually bet she is. I can't remember what chapter was it where she said that she was. Let me go on here. The theory of happiness. Is it? I think it's it's either 120 or 121, or is it 122 or 120? Let me go on 120. Let me check this one out. No, this is where she got rejected. This is the one. Was it 122? That's where he mentions the Nostradamus theory. That's not it either. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, and this is where she's like, yeah, I smell like something really nasty that's about to happen. It's yeah, most definitely Nayuta's definitely watching this. She has to be. It no cap, it almost makes me wonder. It's weird, right? Like I wonder, like, could she actually sent someone to actually help Denji by feeding him blood? Like if she controlled one of the high school students, maybe, I don't know. I still think someone in the Devil Hunting Club probably got sent out there just to give him blood. It could have even been Fake Sawman. I could have actually just been Fake Sawman, and Fake Sawman just helped out later on, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she's definitely watching, because I mean, for Nayuta, she just sees Denji fighting doubles as like a form of entertainment. Like she thinks, the funny thing about Nayuta is she thinks like, oh yeah, well, you know, Denji, you can't die anyway, so I'm not really worried. And fun fact, that's not true. That is not actually true. That's not true. He can actually die. Because if he doesn't get fed any blood, he's just, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just like down for the count. He's just essentially dead. That's why when like, you know, after like the devils got defeated in like the end of part 1, all the other sort of hybrids, everyone was like, oh yeah, are they still alive? Technically they are, but I mean technically they aren't. Like they're dead, you know what I mean? Like they can't be revived because no one fed them any blood, so they're essentially dead. They're just there, I guess. So yeah, he can die. I think Nayuta's kind of getting that twisted. I think Denji's kind of getting it twisted too. I think even he's kind of thinks he can't die either, but he actually can, because he's semi-immortal. Like I mean, even Kishibe himself said like, oh yeah, you know, like power is semi-immortal, and Denji's like immortal, but he isn't really immortal. He's like semi-immortal himself too. It's just that power can't come back from like actual, you know, like really bad injuries because she's a fiend. Well, maybe she. I don't know. I don't know. I think she could actually, if she was actually fed blood. I think technically speaking she can, but it's, I don't know, man. It's really dumb. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really explain the best. When it came to that, it kind of made sense and it kind of didn't make sense at the same time. But I don't know. They escaped the devil. Again, I don't think this is gonna happen. If it does, I'll be shocked. Dude, no, man. Who? Stop it. Stop it, man. Just stop it. A part 1 double shows up. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure the falling double has a backup for if like, here, let me go back to the chapter. Go back to this. If this worm double doesn't actually eat them, like I know she has a backup. She has to have like a backup plan. I know she does, but unless this double needs to, like, suspiciously needs to actually eat her, you know what I mean? Like unless it's like really specific, which I highly doubt. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna see any more part 1 doubles. Like maybe we'll see the blood double towards like the very end or midway. She has to appear at some point, but I don't know. More doubles follow from the doors. I feel like they would have already if that were the case. I mean, it's weird, right? Like she's able to open doors in and out of hell, but I don't know. I don't know. That's just really weird. I'll be honest. It's see, the more I actually read this, the more I think I'm like, there's like so many plot holes in a way. I guess like why doesn't the Fallen Devil do this and that? But I guess the answer is well. I mean, if she did that, the story would be over. Chapter from an outside perspective. I hope we get something like that, where like they comment on the damage and then they're like, okay, maybe I should do something, or you know what I mean? It's I hope so. Again, I really do hope so, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like we haven't gotten anything from anyone else outside of, you know, Asa and Denji, like for like chapters, and it's just weird. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. I mean, I guess we got like public safety tried to just go on ahead and take out the Falling Devil, but then they're like, you know, they're like, no, it's not even that. Like they got instantly destroyed. Like they got not even loathed. Like they never even stood a chance. They were just like ants. They were ants, and they just got destroyed. So I don't know. Also thanks Chainsaw Man. Probably at the end of this arc. The motorcycle brakes rip. There's a good chance. I say there's a pretty good chance. There's a chance that it probably will. Maybe. I doubt it though. I honestly guarantee you the motorcycle is gonna be what actually is able to kill the Falling Devil, because the Falling Devil already said like, yeah, like natural human weapons can't hurt me, but we don't know what weapons made from the actual Warzone would actually do to her, and that's probably, you know, it's probably, I hate to say it, like this whole situation was manufactured by a Famine Devil, but it probably was to make, maybe to make Asa feel better about herself. You know, I don't really know. I don't know. But it's probably true. What in the world? My god, dude. Dude, they're just screaming in the background. My goodness. Oh my god, my god. And not. My god, my mic. The mic wasn't even in the back. I'm in here. Dang, dude, this is why I hate doing live streams. I should have told them that I was doing a live stream. My god. Alright. How much time I got left? Oh, I have like 6 minutes. Are you serious? Oh, dang it. Well, then I guess I'll just go on ahead and talk more about the rest of this, and then, you know. Alright, also thanks Chainsaw Man, not to the end. Probably at the end. They don't get eaten. If they don't get eaten, I will be so shocked. I will actually be so shocked that they don't. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the motorcycle might do something crazy. That is like the only thing I can actually say that, like, that'll actually say that the motorcycle does go weapon thing. Yeah, honestly, that's like the only way they're gonna be able to get out of that. Other than that, yeah, they're definitely be getting eaten. But, well, the thing is, like, it was like it's not like they would be killing the devil, because that's not even like the devil's real body technically. That's just like a tentacle that he just like materialized from. Like his, yeah, it's not even him. So like, how does that even work? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Public safety shows up. They're not gonna show up again. They already got like absolutely destroyed. Like they know not to engage. They're just gonna let Chainsaw Man try to handle it, if anything. They crash into the family. RIP Cafe. That would be hilarious if that happened, man. That would be so funny if that ends up happening. I'm not gonna lie. If like all that stuff is just going on, like all this definite destruction is going on, and they're both just still sitting, just eating, just chilling, and then like all of a sudden inside like their front door still like, well, I guess we can't enjoy our food. We actually have to do stuff now. That would be hilarious. That would honestly be hilarious if that's true. If that turned out to be true. It probably won't because I feel like the cafe might be near the school. So like they're not gonna bring it near the school, I guess, but I don't know. If that does end up happening, that would just be absolutely hilarious. More double spreads. Most definitely, we're probably gonna get more double spreads. We went over this. They already have been working together, and then also makes more weapons. Well, I don't know what she can make really like a weapon out of. You know what I mean? Like, there's not much else she can make a weapon out of at the moment. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I almost wonder if Denji realized what her powers were, and it came down to actually being able to save her. If he would actually just sacrifice himself to save Asa, and allow her to like just turn him into a weapon on like some Soul Eater type stuff. Probably not. But it is food for thought if he would actually allow that to happen. If he realized it. That's pretty much the bingo list. I'm gonna see what people think in the comments. My god, bro, these guys are such horn dogs, man. Okay, these are Cosmos, so like this is like the OP, the guy that posted his predictions. Yeah. What, dude? Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. Not yet. So yeah, this is interesting. All right. This is what this guy thinks is gonna happen. What this guy thinks is gonna happen. And that's pretty much really all there really is to it. More doubles. Possibly. I could see it. Like I said, if that doesn't happen, it'll be weird. But the thing I hate about this is, like, of course Fujimoto has to write it this way, but the flying double could literally end this in like no time. No time at all. I don't know. Like, the flying double's low-key selling. Alright. Oh god. Oh my god, really? Alright. That's that. Going through tires. Oh my god, dude. Someone's actually questioning it. I guess that is kind of true, though. I don't know, man. That's devil logic, man. I don't know. Hold on. Did you were the only characters part of also for. Wait, hold on. Wow. Let's see this. Yeah, this is honestly kind of funny. Bro, questioning the logic of the series where the main character has chainsaws in his arms, legs, and head. Oh my goodness. Let me see this. Credit is playing scene out there. How do you consider to lose yourself to oh my god. Alright, let me see this. Because at this point now, I'm kind of, because we kind of went over the predictions. I'm gonna talk a little bit about maybe who the falling, not the falling devil, but the big man is. But I'm just gonna read a couple of these posts. Denji and Yoro are the only characters in part 2 who also interacts with her asshole attitude. Ah, gang, I shouldn't be cursing on YouTube. God dang it. Banning with them and insulting them. It's probably, well, I don't even know. I don't even want to say because she likes them. Yeah, maybe Denji, but Yoru not so much. You know what I mean? She has like absolute reasons not to like Yoru. But let me see this. I was reading part 2 when I noticed that Asa's like attitude, where she voices her honest opinions and boundaries of people, only appears when she interacts with Denji and Yoru. Every other character she interacts with, she either stays silent and keeps her feelings or thoughts for herself, or in the rare case of Yuko, and after Bucky invites her to play soccer, she's cheerful and happy. And it's strange because she keeps this trend with every character that isn't Denji and Yoru, whether they are nice to her, Class, Prez, Yuko, Bucky, Yoshida, before telling or the teacher before the secret got revealed, or even if they are mean to her, like her bullies or Yoshida after he told her to go away, or the Devil Hunter Club after she broke the phone in the room. Even after Yuko attacked the school, she kept that. I don't know if it's intentional by Fujimoto, but It's strange that only Yoru and Denji are the ones where Alice boundaries insults and voices her opinions freely with no care. I think it's because, and hear me out when I say this, I mean, she thinks Denji is a loser. So she doesn't think what Denji thinks because Denji's already at like the bottom. She thinks that she's better than Denji. That's, I guarantee you, that is probably one of the reasons why. But I think subconsciously, deep down, I think she kind of realizes that her and Denji are alike. Cause think about it. Both of their parents, well, okay, well Denji killed his dad, so that's even more messed up than having your parents killed by a devil. But I guess in that sense, they're both orphans. You know what I'm saying? They both have lived alone for a majority of their life. Well, I guess Denji technically didn't ever live alone. He ever cheated, but I mean like an actual person, not so much. Both of them never had actual people that really cared about them, like sincerely cared about them. I guess both of them were abused in some way, shape, or form. With Asa, if you can call it abuse, it's kind of like emotional, I guess. I guess it's emotional if anything. Like, I mean, what happened was extremely messed up, but I mean, compared to what happened to Denji, like, dang, dude, I hate making that comparison, man. I don't like that. I like making like a pitying contest, but like, when you make the comparison, like, Denji just had it so much worse. Like, Asa didn't have it that bad. Like, I don't know, but they both had it pretty rough. I think she knows it. She knows that, and she knows like they're both loners. Like they're both like at the bottom. You know what I mean? It's why she's able to kind of interact with him like the way that she's able to. That's probably the reason why. Because everyone else, she just cares about their approval. Like Yoshida, she thought Yoshida liked them, and then the Devil Hunter Club. Well, she wants them to think highly of her. You know what I mean? And she's trying to impress them because she thinks, I guess, like highly of them. I mean, that's just the only way I can really kind of explain it. I really can't explain it any more than that. But let's see this. And then with Yoru, it's like, well, I mean, she can read Asa's mind, and she's literally, I mean, they're literally a part of the same person now. Well, not like the same person, but they're both in it together. So I mean, it's like, with that, it's kind of like necessity more than anything that she does. But I don't know. I mean, maybe ironically enough, deep down, like on like a real subconscious level, when we actually look at like the War Devil's past, when we get like that flashback, maybe like they were just like both losers. They were just like both losers, and they were both low-key loners. Like I honestly guarantee it that she probably was, and she probably got bullied. Like Asa, I don't know. It's weird. Like, yeah, she got bullied, but it's only because after Bucky died. Other than that, no one really seemed to really bother her at all. You know what I mean? Like, she's just like the one quiet kid that no one ever really spoke to. Well, let me see this. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. So she's like, yeah, he is like the only person like she interacts with in that way. I mean, I kind of wish she was more open with her feelings about other people, but that's just how she is. Like she just wants other people's approval. She cares so much about what other people think that she kind of doesn't act like her real self, but her real self is just like a jerk. like a jerk. And it makes sense because like she's been traumatized, she got bullied. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know what I mean? But dude, like she's a good person, right? But I don't know, she just doesn't know how to interact with people. And she just isn't used to people just being nice to her. I honestly guarantee you that's like part of the factor too. She isn't used to that. It's like when Yuka wanted to be your friend and she acted friendly, it just seemed like such a foreign thing to her that she almost didn't even know how to process it. Or how to even kind of take that. Yuko. Well, I mean with Yuko, she kind of showed happiness and stuff. So yeah. She never even did that with Denji, ironically enough. But that's because she thinks so lowly of Denji. I mean, she probably despises Denji too, because she doesn't want to be a loser like him, even though, like, I don't know. They're both on like the same boat, low key. Well, yeah, and she acts so timid and stuff, nervous. Yeah, yeah. This is actually like a really good point, actually. I mean, I like that. I guess you can say in a way. Also, I mean, yeah, that's obvious. See, the Denji and Yoro being frank having a similar cast, at least in Denji within Asa's social hierarchy. Funny enough. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like they're both orphans. They're both losers. It's dang, that sounds horrible. I shouldn't be saying it like that, but like they are. Like you know what I mean? Like they're just like as far as like the high school totem pole goes, like they're just both at the bottom. Like you know what I mean? Like they just kind of are. At least it seems that way, but I don't know. But it's a good point. Well, Yoro's pretty obvious why she does that. She's a devil parasite reading her thoughts at all times. Yeah. With Denji, she already had a negative impression of him from him scamming homeless people in their Chainsaw Man convo. So when he didn't confirm to her idea of a perfect date, she got frustrated at their Korean date. I think it's a combination of her convincing herself Denji doesn't like her and later her trying to protect Denji by pushing him away. I mean, yeah, because she she likes them and she likes them both. She does actually like them, but it's like she's just trying to kind of I get hurt by it. It's kind of like with Denji, like she was just trying to convince himself to just be like, well, you know, like I don't know. She wants someone to like her, but she's afraid of getting hurt, and she even said it herself. She has like the porcupine like dilemma. She literally does. She's just afraid of getting hurt by other people. Let's see here. She shuts down random. She probably will also want to react there. She just gets overwhelmed. See, I wonder if she does. I wonder like this. I wonder if she generally does have autism, or she's just that socially inept. I wouldn't really be shocked if she did. Honestly, it sometimes with like the way that she acts, I wouldn't be shocked. You know, it would be kind of cool if someone did like a psychology video over a character. Like you actually had like an actual psychologist, like kind of like react to her character. Like kind of want to just get their impressions of it. It's kind of interesting when I think about it. With Denji, oh yeah, I already read that one. All right, so I guess she's only comfortable with people she sees as inferior to her. Yeah, let me see this. This is actually wait, let me see this. Oh my god. Oh my god, that makes sense. That actually makes so much sense. Now that I'm looking at it and it's right in front of my face, I'll grant you any wish. Once we're out of here, I'll grant you any request. You don't have to think about a thing. Trust me. See, it would have been cooler if like he was able to connect the speech bubbles, because they both literally said the same thing in this moment. It literally triggered his trauma. Yeah, and then it says "Save me, Chainsaw Man." Yeah, that is. Oh, that's a good catch. That's that is a really good. That is an extremely good catch. I never thought about that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, he summed it up pretty much. Anyone that she sees as like inferior to her or maybe on her social level, she can just be more open with. That's probably why. I mean, she looked up to her. She's maybe better phrase it. Let me see this. She didn't see him as a threat there. I mean, or I guess she wasn't intimidated by Denji. That's like that's a better way of saying it. That makes sense. So that's actually a really good point. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me see this. People see her. She can't talk back. Okay, let me read this. Yeah, hold on. Okay, no, that's not what I meant. She definitely didn't see Yuko as the Fuhrer. She looked up to her. She did look up to her. She did. Just in certain instances is why she was more comfortable talking to him. Maybe it's better to phrase it to say that she didn't see him as a threat there. Um, okay, and that makes sense. That actually, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, but she didn't do her thing with Yoru though. She's been pretty nice to her even after she transformed into a devil and started killing people. That's actually a good point. And never banter her or insult her like she does with Yoru. Then yeah, but the reason why she did that is because she didn't want to push Yoru. I mean Yuko away. I'm sorry, I almost said Yoru. Yuko away. And he want like she wanted her approval. I mean that's the thing about Asa. Asa will pretty much do anything for a person's approval or someone else's approval. Well, I guess with the exception of someone like Yoru, like she's not willing to kind of, I don't know. I mean, when you get down to it, we've already seen that she's more than willing to cross moral boundaries if it means, getting someone else's approval or protecting someone else that she has the approval and the love and affection of. Like, think about it. Like, Yuko, she made a deal with a devil that she had no idea who it was to bring Yuko back after she murdered a bunch of high school students. Like, yeah, we already kind of seen like morally, like even though she says like, oh yeah, I don't want to kill anyone, I don't want to hurt anyone. She's already a bit of like a hypocrite because she deep down, she's actually willing to do it. She is very much willing to do it. Although I guess you can kind of say like you got to break her down to the point where she is actually willing to go through with something like that. And that's probably what the Famine Devil was probably testing out, just to kind of see, how can I push, Asa into maybe making someone into a weapon, or maybe doing something that she wouldn't normally do because of her morals. And that's probably like what the entire thing with Yuko was. It was like one big giant test to see what would kind of break her and kind of push her to the limit. Like, I guarantee you that's like mainly the purpose. If Yuko did the actual contract with the Famine Devil, I guarantee you that's what the actual purpose of that was. At first, Asa was pushing Yuko away constantly during the beginning of the Justice Double R. She assumed Yuko had friends because of the way Yuko is. I mean, yeah, I mean, you would think, but like I don't know. I mean, at the end of the arc, the main reason why she didn't have friends because she just came off as like a weirdo, and I guess in a way they weren't wrong. Because I mean, she did make a contract with the devils and everything, but I don't know. Also, crumbles pretty easily. There's not much to say. Not much she can say towards them, I guess, since she doesn't know anything about them or even comfortable enough to voice her opinions towards them. Yeah. Hell, even Haruka's goof made her have a look of a panic and horror and then leave the room all sad and stuff. I mean, yeah, because she was like an even bigger loser than Denji at that point, and that's pretty much it. Like, she wants to be somebody so bad, and she wants the approval of other people so bad. It's honestly kind of sad. It's strange that she's even comfortable acting hostile towards Yoru when Yoru flat out say multiple times that she can just kill her and or just take over Asa. Yet isn't submissive towards. Well, that's not true. She was in the beginning. She definitely was, but then she got more comfortable with her. But now it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen because now she's gotten too comfortable. And either Yoru is gonna put her foot down, and then she wasn't bluffing the entire time, or nothing's gonna really happen. And Yoru's really like the actual hostage in this really strange situation that Asa and Yoru got going on. So, I mean, yeah, that's that. All right, I'm just gonna talk about more about fake Sawman. Let me see. I'm kind of curious if they even have like a fake Sawman, on like the Chainsaw Man Wikipedia. Because I'm probably going to here Chainsaw Man wiki. I'm actually kind of curious. Fake Chainsaw Man. Oh yeah, he does actually have one. Oh, okay, that's his Wikipedia page. That's hilarious. Gender male. Oh, see, the thing is, they didn't ever refer to him as like a male. Well, I mean, I'm betting it is a male, but I mean, you never know. You know what I mean? And you never really know. But it probably is a man, or if there's multiple chainsaw men, then you never really know. Yada 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 yada. Yeah. Wow. Shoot. Well, I think there's one thing we can definitely say, that he's probably stronger than. Well, I don't know. Denji could lift a car. Like, it's not such that he could lift like an entire person. But yeah, who I think Fake Man really is, and I probably am gonna be making a video after I'm done doing this live stream. So I don't want to go any longer than this. I don't even know why I have this open up. I think it probably is Haruka. And the only reason why I actually do say that, it's honestly that it could be him, despite him coming off as a loser. I guarantee you that's just like a, not like, well, no, it's like a misdirect. It's a misdirect, 'cause think about it. He already revealed like he had a pull cord, and, well, I don't know, like, put it like this. Denji said to Asa straight to her face that he is Chainsaw Man, and then you got Haruka that has like a little, like a implant on his chest that is like the pull cord for Chainsaw Man. And at least for me personally, maybe it is meant to be a misdirect, that it isn't him or it is him. But it would make sense if it was him, because dude, he seems to know a whole lot more than he's letting on, and he's even spying on Asa in like a, not like a stalker way or anything like that. It's not like Yoshida, where, like, you know, he's just trying to kind of figure out like, how the heck is she so strong? What's her contract maybe? But I kind of guarantee you, he probably knows more than he's letting on. That's just my best guess, because it's like, how would he know? How would Fake Man know about, you know, this type of devil and all that information? It seems like something that Haruka probably knows, and he probably knows even more than he's letting on, maybe, or at least maybe he was told. I don't know, because it just seems strange that, like, when, you know, we go back, I think, here, let me go back to Taste of Starfish, Penguin and Weapon. Yeah, here we go. Got there where, like, Asa kills, well, more like Yuru kills the Attorney Devil. Yeah, he's like, yeah, awesome attack, that power could it be? Like, yeah, he seems to recognize what it was, or he knows something's up, and it's like, how would you know that? You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, unless he has like connections or something, like public safety, or he has like insider information, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the only way it could make sense to me. It's like with like the Falling Devil, like, he's like, dude, he knows too much, you know what I mean? He knows way too much, and he probably really should, especially for like a regular teenage kid. So it's like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense in the grand scheme of things. It doesn't make any sense, but it probably is him. Oh my god, it's about to be hilarious. Let me see this. This is from, oh my god, this is probably from people complaining about the freaking last chapter being so short. This is, dude, imagine if this was what Fujimoto does. We just get like a bunch of text box upon desk box. What is this from? GHK? Dude, I don't know what this is from. What is this from? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's hilarious. Wait. Yeah, this is from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's, oh my god, bro. I was trying to talk about text box. I guarantee you, dude, I will laugh so hard if we actually get like a bunch of like dialogue in the next chapter. That would be hilarious, man. That would be so funny. But yeah, I mean, it probably is him, and I will be making a video going over it. I've been saying that I'm going to, and now I probably am. So that's freaking hilarious. Her brain. Bird brain. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. What is this? Multiple self-aware instances. It's not a physical brain. Huh. Apparently awesome. Huh. Actually, so multiple personalities disorders. Yeah, pretty much. Huh. It's crazy. All right. Well, I mean that's it for the live stream. Yeah, that really is pretty much it. I mean, I covered everything. I talked about everything that I wanted to. If I had to predict what's gonna happen next chapter, they probably are gonna get eaten by that devil. If anything, that's just like a given. I know that's gonna happen, but yeah. Hopefully, whenever I do one of these live streams, I can actually go ahead and have this way more organized and not have people call my name and stuff. That's weird, but I guess I should have mentioned I was gonna do a live stream. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe I'm gonna cut some of the stuff out, possibly, but yeah, that's pretty much the end of the live stream here. So, I will be doing a chapter review of the new chapter tomorrow, or well, the video will probably be out by Wednesday. I want to try to get my videos out by Wednesday now instead of Tuesday. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for the live stream. If anyone even will actually watch this, I'm actually curious if anyone ever really did. Okay, someone is actually watching this. Oh wait, no one did. No one ever did. That's crazy. All right, man. Well,